just wanted to be a little bit of background sound. That's all. Got to do a little bit of an update. That's just gonna chill for a bit. Let's see. Turn that down just a little bit. I don't want that interfering too much. I think that's the perfect balance. All right, cool. Okay. That was nice. Okay. It's doing its thing. I set a notification. Not that. There we are. Okay, so that's good. We just need to change some settings and we should be good to start. I think everything else should be totally fine. Cool. Okay. Is this done? It is good. Spud, leave her be. There we go. Now I can actually monitor the chat coming through. There we go. Cool. Uh-oh. Pick that back up. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I think we're about ready to get started. Just gotta figure out what we're gonna do deck-wise. Figure out what we're going to focus our gameplay on. Let's go ahead and one more thing is I want to send out just copy that. I'll send this out to Discord so if anyone there wants to hop in they can. I think that'll do it. Alright, let's go ahead and get my stuff going. Okay, cool. Fix myself up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so what are we doing tonight? I want to take a little bit of time and build the deck that I said I wanted to build ever since Brothers War came out, and that was Soldiers. I thought Soldiers was going to be pretty cool, and I was right, because Soldiers kind of took over the meta. Most of the Soldiers decks that I've been seeing have been the blue-white and the mono-white. I have not seen any green, surprisingly, because I was thinking that Bant Soldiers was gonna be pretty sweet, and I was thinking maybe even Selesnya could be doable. But let's I'm gonna go ahead and load up now and see what we can come up with. But As always, I'm more than open to any kind of suggestion as we go through. But I'm gonna just lay out the groundwork first, and then we're just gonna kind of dig our way through and see what we come up with. So let's go to here. Okay, cool. There's our client right there. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to just kind of go through and see what kind of soldiers are good, what kind of soldiers are like applicable to what we want to do today. And there's so many different ways I can build this too. It's like I can go white, I can go Azorius, I can go Selesnya, I can go Bant. I could potentially even go into black for the white black kicker characters, like the Benelish sleeper right here. So even that's a possibility. Plus, if you go into black, you're opening yourself up for better removal too. So, anyways, what we'll do is we're just gonna go through and see what good soldiers are. So, like, first up, we know the recruitment officer is really good, so we're gonna bring that one in. 2-1 for 1. That's already a Savannah Lion with the upside of it being a soldier and a human, because that is sometimes relevant. And it has the upside of actually having an ability in here. You can pay some mana, look at the top 4 cards of your library, reveal a creature card with mana value 3 or less from among them, and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. It's not too bad. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of surprised this is an uncommon, because that's just a good card. Let's see. Gavany Trapper, I think we'll pass on that one. That one's not too great. Survivor of Corliss. I mean, it is another 1-drop, but how many 1-drops do you really need? I mean, how aggressive do you want to be versus how much utility do you want to have? And honestly, it's just like a 1/1 first striker. I mean, first strike is relevant, absolutely, but I don't know. We may come back to that, but one that we definitely know we want is the Yoshin Frontliner. I mean, Yoshin Frontliner is proven to be good. It's a 1/1 for only 1 mana. It has the unearth of 1 white. Whenever it attacks, another target creature you control gets +1/+1. I mean, it attacks and it makes your team better too. So there's no reason not to run it. What else we have? We have the Ambush Paratrooper. That is a 1/2 for 2. It has Flash, which is great, flying. And creatures you control get +1/+1 till end of turn if you pay that pretty hefty 5 mana cost. So it being a flash blocker is pretty sweet on its own, but it's not really going to kill much of anything unless you already have a bunch of other like Anthem effects on the board. So I think we may skip past this one for now. We have the Benelish Sleeper, which is really cool. It has the kicker cost of 1 black to make both players sacrifice a creature. And it's a 3/1 for only 2. It's not terrible, but I don't think that's what we're going to go with just yet. But keep that in mind. Keep it on the back burner. Cathar Commando. Okay, here's another interesting one. This one is actually pretty good because it flashes, and just like that one we were just talking about. But it's a 3/1 for 2. I mean, that's a pretty solid blocker. I mean, that'll kill a lot of things that are coming after you. And it has the added effect of 1 and sacrifice to destroy an artifact or enchantment. So in case you want to flash this in, you end up using it to block something it's not necessarily going to kill. You can still use it to destroy an artifact or enchantment. So I think that kind of warrants a few slots. I'm throwing in 4 of each thing that I'm touching here for now until we decide to like trim numbers here, there, and elsewise. Okay, so what else we have? Drogskull Infantry, that's a limited card. Guardian of New Benalia is a fantastic soldier. 2/2 enlist for 2. Whenever Guardian of New Benalia enlists a creature, scry 2. That's fantastic too. And it has discard a card. Guardian of New Benalia gains indestructible in a turn when you tap it. So it has a way to save itself and also save other creatures from having to attack. It's not too shabby. So we're gonna throw 4 of that in there. Parish Blade Trainee. So 1/2 training. When it dies, you get to put its counters on another target creature you control. So if we were working with like a lot of like +1/+1 counters or other things like that, this could be useful. I did play this in Boros pre-rotation. It was pretty decent there. But that was more of like a deck that wanted +1 counters. This one, I'm not so sure, because I think we're going to likely go with a bunch of Anthem effects instead. So, we'll leave that one out for now. Phalanx Vanguard. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, Phalanx Vanguard gets +1/+0 until end of turn. That's not bad. I mean, it's not great. He's got Vigilance. This is 2/2 for 2. I think this card would have its place in like a heavy artifact deck, like especially like a deck that will create like a lot of treasure tokens or power stone tokens, stuff like that. So like that would be like a support card in an artifact heavy deck. Resolute Reinforcements. I think this one is like an auto include in this scenario because it flashes. It creates a second 1/1 body. So like this is great for setting up a surprise blocker or just getting extra bodies on the table. And I think the playstyle we want to go with is heavy tokens. Sungold Sentinel. I did not know this was a soldier. Let's take a look at it. So it's a 3/2 for 1 and a white. Whenever Sungold Sentinel enters the battlefield or attacks, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Okay, so it helps you get rid of troublesome stuff in the yard. Coven, 1 and a white. Choose a color. Sungold Sentinel gains hexproof from that color until end of turn. It can't be blocked by creatures of that color this turn. Activate only if you control 3 or more creatures of different powers. So it's kind of gives protection from a color. So it's not bad. It's not bad. Let's see. I don't know if I want to include this one, though. I think that might be better used somewhere else. Again, we're just kind of fooling around and seeing what we got going on here. Okay. But yeah, let's get past that. Thalia is fantastic, but I also don't own any Thalias, and I'm not so sure I want to burn wild cards to bring that in. But that tax effect with on a 2/1 for a striker, it's not bad. We'll slot the card in for now, and we'll worry about the economy cost later. Because I do have some spare wilds to use. Yeah, I got 14 rare wilds I can use to build this deck. So we'll see. Valiant Veteran. This is kind of an auto include. It's the Soldier Lord, and you can exile it from the graveyard to get a +1/+1 counter on your soldiers. So he's good. He's pretty decent. Vampire Slayer. That might have been a meta call pre-rotation, but I don't really see that happening now. Argivian Cavalier, that's a knight, but it has an enlist. When Argivian Cavalier enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. Okay, it's pretty cute. I like the concept of like just seeing like an orcish knight, because that's not really something you see very often in fantasy. Bereaved Survivor. Whenever another creature you control dies, transform. So it's a 2/1 for 3. Then it becomes a 3/2. Whenever Dauntless Avenger attacks, return target creature card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. That's a pretty cool effect. But I just know. For 3 mana, I mean, it's too fragile. I think 3 mana can be better spent elsewhere. Like right here with Brutal Cathar. This is going to be a little heavy on the wilds if I end up building this. Yeah. Brutal Cathar, pretty good. Charismatic Vanguard. What's this? So this is a 3/2. That's limited. That's limited chaff, absolutely. Faithbound Judge. Pardon me. So that's a 4/4 with Defender, Flying, and Vigilance for 3 mana. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Faithbound Judge has 2 or fewer counters on it, put a Judgment counter on it. As long as Faithbound Judge has 3 or more Judgment counters on it, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. and it has a very heavy disturb cost of 7. Enchant player. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a judgment counter on Sinner's Judgment. Then, if there are 3 or more judgment counters on it, enchanted player loses the game. No. That's going to take far too long. It's a cool card, but that's going to take entirely too long to get going. Let's see, what else we have here? We have Gavany Dawnguard. If I remember liking this card. I've never played it before, but I remember reading it and liking it. It's 3/3. It's got a ward cost of 1. Anytime you see a card with ward, that's a good thing. It says 3/3 for 3. Decent. If it's neither day nor night, it becomes day as Gavany Dawnguard enters the battlefield. Whenever day becomes night or night becomes day, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card with mana value 3 or less from among them and put it into your hand. That's quasi draw. That's quasi draw when the lunar setting shifts. That's not bad. We'll throw it in for now and see where we end up later. Militia Rallier. What's this? Militia Rallier can't attack alone. When Rallier attacks, untap target creature. No, that's garbage. Morning Patrol. Starts as a 2/3 for 3. Vigilance is it has Vigilance and Disturb of 4. When you disturb it, fly in Vigilance. If Morning Apparition will be put into a graveyard from any... Oh, no, that's just trash. Yeah. I mean, I like the pupper. He's a good boy. But that's just trash. Also, that's really sad. It's creepy out here, isn't it, boy? I always feel like someone's watching it. Oh, gosh. That's a sad story. That is a sad story told in a single card. Poor buddy. I don't like that. I can't play that card. I don't like it. Alright, what else we got? We got Resistance Squad. It's a 3/2 for 3. When Resistance Squad enters the battlefield, if you control another human, draw a card. Okay, it replaces itself, but it doesn't really do anything else. Unfortunate. Ritual Guardian, what's this? Another 3/2 for 3. It has Coven. At the beginning of combat in your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, Ritual Guardian gains lifelink until turn. There are easier ways to gain life. Savior of Allenbach. I remember getting blown out by this guy a few times. 1/2 for 3, training. Whenever Savior of Allenbach trains, exile up to one other target creature from the battlefield or creature card from a graveyard. When Savior leaves the battlefield, put the exiled cards onto the battlefield under his control. Yeah, it's just another form of Brutal Cathar. I think I like the Brutal Cathar more. Siege Veteran. I'm glad I have some of these already. 3 mana, 2/2. Beginning of combat in your turn, put a +1/+1 counter somewhere. Whenever another non-token soldier you control dies, create a colorless soldier artifact creature token. Yeah. Slap him in there. God, we're only just going through like the white creatures, and I'm already over my my deck budget here. Veteran's Power Blade. Equipped creatures +2/+0 has equipped soldier 1 white or equip 2. That's clearly limited. Let's see. Warlord's Elite. For 3 mana, you get a 4/4. As an additional cost to cast this spell, tap 2 untapped artifacts, creatures, and or lands you control. Okay, so he has the possibility of getting dropped early. I think I want a little bit more of that, though. Yoshin Medic is 1/4 lifelink. You got Captain's Call, which creates 3 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. That's kind of cool, but way too expensive, and the fact that it's sorcerer speed means I don't want to play it. Cemetery Protector. 3/4 flash for 4. When Protector enters the battlefield, exile a card from a graveyard. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, if it shares a card type with the exiled card, create a 1/1 human creature token. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know if it's interesting enough to play, though. Duelcraft Trainer. 3/3 for first strike. It's got 4 and Coven at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, target creature you control gains double strike on the turn. Double strike is cool, and it has first strike itself, but I think I want something else. Like I said, we're already at capacity over here. Estwald Shield Basher is a 4/2. When Shield Basher attacks, you may pay 1. If you do, it gains indestructible. That's a pretty cool clause, but I don't think it's quite good enough. And I don't want to be tying up my mana for the Shield Basher. So let's see what else we got. Silversmith. Gavany Silversmith is 2/3 for 4. Way overcosted for those stats. When Silversmith enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. I like giving +1/+1 counters, but he's kind of weak on his own. I think that's a limited card too. Myrel, Shield of Argave. I got 4 of these already, so this can very easily just slot in. So 3/4, during your turn, your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. So they just shut up during my turn. Whenever Myrel, Shield of Argave attacks, create X 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature tokens, where X is the number of soldiers you control. Okay, so we're already playing all soldiers. That seems pretty decent. So we'll slot it in there for now, and maybe we'll end up cutting like 1 or 2 of those a little bit later, but that's pretty decent. Scrapwork Cohort enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token. Has Unearth of 3. A little expensive on the front end. 4 is a lot to ask for a 3/1. Well, a 3/1 and a 1/1. I can see playing that in limited, but not in standard now. Search Party Captains, 4 mana for a 2/2. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature you attacked with this turn. When Search Party Captain enters the battlefield, draw a card. I do like that it draws cards, but I don't like that it doesn't do anything else. Aeronaut Cavalry, flying, 3/4 for 5. Enters battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target soldier. Nah. Oh, Angelic Quartermaster is a soldier for some reason. So 5 mana for a 3/3, flying. When Angelic Quartermaster enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 other target creatures. So like right there, this card is being hard outclassed by this one. Defiler of Faith. This could be interesting. It's a 5/5 for 5. It's a Phyrexian. It's Vigilance. It's got the Phyrexian clause to it. This effect reduces only the amount of white mana that you pay. When you cast a white permanent spell, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. That could be pretty interesting. And the fact that it's a 5/5 with Vigilance kind of has me a little interested. But for this deck, I don't think we really want to go above like 4 mana for casting anything. So let's keep looking. What else do we have here? We have Platoon Dispenser, 5 mana at the beginning of your end step. If you control 2 or more other creatures, draw a card. It's a 4/6 on its own. Create a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token, and it has Unearth. Surprising. Beginning of your end step, you control 2 or more other creatures, draw a card. So this kind of just gives you a little bit of refill. That's kind of cool. I like that. We'll think about that. But I think we really need to think about the good boy here, the Rescue Retriever. 5 mana, flash, 3/3. Rescue Retriever enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each other soldier you control. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to other attacking soldiers you control. So he can be played defensively, but he's worded in a way that he wants to be played aggressively. All other attacking soldiers you control. And he's a dog soldier himself, so he's kind of the goodest boy here. So we're going to throw those in. Let's see. Sarah Redeemer, another angel soldier. Still getting used to this whole angel soldier thing. When I saw like just the art alone on this card, I fell in love. I mean, the Rescue Retriever is so cute. No, I mean, in any version of like soldiers that I'm gonna build today, I think Rescue Retriever is gonna be an auto include. Is just the flash portion alone is just it's good. I do think it should probably cost 4, but I'm okay paying 5 for it. Let's see. Sarah Redeemer. Whenever another creature power 2 or less in the battlefield under your control, put 2 +1/+1 counters on that creature. I think I'd rather cast the good boy. You have Argivian Phalanx, 1 less to cast for each creature you control. That could be okay in a situation where you're just generating a ton of tokens. Let's see, create 4 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creatures tokens. Make that an instant, and you have my attention. 6 mana sorcerer speed. I don't think so. Hold up. The Sanctuary Warden is a soldier. That is very interesting. That opens up a whole lot of different ideas. I was not even considering Sanctuary Warden. Very interesting. I think I would need to run that in like the Bant version of the deck that would have like a little bit of ramp in it. We'll hold off on that one for now. That's pretty solid. Okay, so this version, I think I want it to focus on generating tokens. Because I have a really silly idea that is going to involve not so much the blue portion, but the green portion, which is going to give me, where is it now? It's like I had this idea when, here he is, King Darian. I had this idea when I first saw like the soldiers kind of like coming into their own as an archetype. And the idea is building up a sizable force with King Darian and a bunch of soldiers, like token generators and whatnot, and then casting Depopulate to just wipe the enemy board, and you sacrifice King Darian to give all of your tokens indestructible, and you just swing in and blow them out because they won't have any blockers. So that is kind of what I want to do with the first version of this deck. So I think I'm going to do Selesnya first off. So what do we have elsewise in green? So we have Queen Alanal. Queen Alanal is a star for 3 mana when Alanal of Ruadok's power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control. So it's already a Keldon Warlord. That's pretty good. If 1 or more creature tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus a 1/1 white soldier creature token are created instead. So yes, I think we want to run Queen Alanal as well. Now we also have Torrens, Fist of the Angels. Training, whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 green and white human soldier token that has training. Okay, cool. Too bad this is not a soldier in itself, but it is a human cleric that will help you create some tokens. So, as whenever you cast a creature spell, it's not like when this attacks. It's like just you create a creature spell. Okay, so I got an idea of where I want to go with this. So let's throw this in. Let's see. Okay, that's the end of the list, literally right there. So we have this idea. We're going to skip over blue entirely right now. So let me take a look at what other green cards we have here. So we have the Sentinel Steward. It's a 1/1 Elf Druid Soldier. It's only 1 mana. Tap an untapped artifact or creature you control at 1 mana of any color. Okay, so that's okay. I don't think I want to be ramping with this deck, though. Tomacool Honor Guard is 3/1 Ward 2. Interesting choice. Let's see. Perimeter Patrol. 3/3 for 3. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control. +1/+0. Okay, so that one wants artifacts, obviously. Scout the Wilderness is 3 mana with kicker of 1 and a white. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. If this spell was kicked, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. Interesting. Very interesting. But this is something that would get the most benefit by playing like on like turn 4, turn 5. Like turn 3, I don't think I would ever see myself playing this card. And turn 3 is kind of like when you would want to be ramping anyways. So I don't think so. Gaia's Courser, a Centaur Soldier. How interesting. Great art on that too, by the way. Whenever Gaia's Courser attacks, if there are 3 or more creature cards in your graveyard, draw a card. That could be some interesting refill. But it's also 5 mana. Rock's Pummeler is a very expensive soldier. I think we'll skip on that one. Okay, so I think I have an idea of what I want to go with for this deck. So, Yoshin Frontliner, we can keep that. Recruitment Officer, we can keep that. Cathar Commando, we can definitely keep that. Guardian of Venum Benalia, Resolute Reinforcements. Let's go ahead and move Thalia out, just because I don't have the wilds for it. Let's see, Valiant Veteran. We have Siege Veteran. We have, okay, Siege Veteran's great because it'll give us an opportunity to make more soldiers when my other guys die. Brutal Cathar, I kind of think this is a necessary card. Gavany Dawnguard will help us like get more guys out of our deck. But it won't do anything like on the board other than be a 3/3 with Ward 1. So let's go ahead and drop the Gavany Dawnguard. Torrens, let's knock that down to 2. And Queen Alanal, let's knock that down to 2 as well. That could be fine. Myrel, we can knock that down to 2. Okay, so actually, yeah, so knock that down to 2, 2, 2, 4. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's keep 2 Myrels. And also give me, God, what is her name? Just show me the word Cathar. There she is, Adeline. Yeah, I kind of want Adeline for this deck. Because Adeline is a lot more aggressive than Myrel is. It's also cheaper too. So let's go ahead and drop Myrel. We'll keep Adeline. So let's go through this again. Yoshin Frontliner, Recruitment Officer, Cathar Commando, Guardian of New Benalia, Resolute Reinforcements, Valiant Veteran. Okay. We might be able to just drop Torrens altogether. I just want ways to like make a bunch of dudes. We want to make a bunch of dudes. We want to pump the dudes with Anthem effects. So what we also need is probably Wedding Announcement. And thankfully I already have 4 of these, so I'm just going to slot those right in. Okay, so what do we have here so far? We have the Ocean Frontliner. We have the Recruitment Officer. Cathar Commander. Guarding a New Benalia. Reinforcements. Valiant Veteran. Okay, so what we have here so far for Anthem effects is we have Valiant Veteran. We have Wedding Announcement. We have King Darien. All of those effects give +1/+1 to the team. Rescue Retriever. Enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each other soldier you control. Prevent all damage that will be dealt to other attacking soldiers you control. So let's go ahead and bump this down to a 2. Because that's kind of a card that's going to help us finish the game. Not necessarily set up the game. So we want to think set up and knock down. So first up we have the Ocean Frontliner. Recruitment Officer. They're going to begin the game beating in. Cathar Commando. Fantastic removal. Has flash. I love it. Guardian of New Benalia. Reinforcements. How many creatures are we at the moment? We're at 45 creatures. I need to trim a lot. Okay. In that case, here, let's pull this up. So we need to trim quite a bit here. So let's go ahead. I kind of want to keep Torrens, just because like that effect of just like making more dudes. You know what? Show me Angel in green-white. Where is she? Sigarda. What does Sigarda do? Because I know she works with humans. Sigarda, Champion of Light. 4/4 Flying Trample. That right there's pretty dope at only 4 mana. Humans you control get +1/+1. Coven. When Sigarda attacks, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a human creature card from among them, put it into your hand, and the rest of the bottom of your library in random order. That's pretty good, and that's yet another method of antheming your entire team. Because like, if you look at this, almost everyone here is a human. So human, 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 human. That's a core. That's a human. That's a human. That creates humans. That's a human. That's a human. That's a human. Yeah, with only the exception of Yoshin Frontliner and Valiant Veteran, everything in this deck is a human. Oh, except for the Good Boy. The Good Boy's a doggo. So, yeah, gosh, that could be a lot of fun. We could give it a shot. So let's see. What do we have versus what can we get rid of? I mean, I got to trim a lot of shit out of here. Let's see. I kind of want this deck to like resemble stock soldiers, like coming right out the gate, to kind of like make someone think that I'm not going to be pulling shenanigans later on. So let's go ahead. I like that all of the cards that are green only require 1 green. That's kind of nice. All right, let's see here. Let's knock that down to 2. I've got a lot of 2-drops in here, and a lot of 3-drops. I have a shit ton of 3-drops actually. Here, let's bump that back up a little bit. So we got 8 1-drops. We got 4, 8, 16 2-drops. Jesus. Okay, here's what we'll do. Let's knock the Cathar Commandos down to 2. Guardian Benalia. The Resolute Reinforcements I think needs to stay a 4 of. Let me drop the Guardian altogether. So we have Yoshin Frontliner, Resolute, Cathar, Resolute, Valiant Veteran. Okay, in the 4-drop, we have, or the 3-drop, I mean, we have Brutal Cathar, Siege Veteran, Adeline, King Darien. Okay, so these 2 right here are just going to be generating tons of dudes like the entire time we're playing. So I kind of want to have them. This is kind of like the combo setup, as well as another Anthem effect. Siege Veteran makes more dudes. Wedding Announcement. Wedding Announcement is also draw, and like I kind of want it. Man, this is a tough decision, man. Let's see. How many lands are we working with? 24. I think 24 is a good number to be sitting on. Rescue Retriever is only 2 of. And that's the only thing we have in the deck that's more than 3 mana. So I'm kind of okay with that. Here, let's find the Depopulate right now. We're going to put 2 of those in here. Because this isn't going to be like a prime theme of the deck. It's just a sneaky little surprise card. So let's see here. Queen Alanal, Torrens. Hey, what? This one creates human soldiers with training. This one just creates additional creatures. Let's take a look at what doesn't create additional creatures. There's the Ocean Frontliner. I kind of want to keep 8 units in turn 1 to make sure that I have stuff to play on turn 1 every game. Cathar Commando, Resolute Reinforcements, Valiant Veteran. I don't want to ditch the Commando altogether. Valiant Veteran is really strong, especially because it comes down on turn 2. The Brutal Cathar, the Siege Veteran. Siege Veteran is just a perfect thing to curve into. Let's drop the Brutal Cathar down to 3. The Wedding Announcement down to 3. God, this is a tough one to trim. We are running a lot of 4-ofs though too. It's like I kind of want all of these effects. Okay. Queen Alanal and Torrens are both 2-ofs. King Darien, that can get knocked down to a 3 because that's a legendary. We don't need 4 of that. Let's see. Yoshi Frontliner, Recruitment Officer, Cathar, Resolute, Valiant Veteran, Brutal Cathar, Siege Veteran. Let's knock the Siege Veteran down to 3. That'll save us 1 wild card. Let's see. Gosh, it's a lot of 3s. I am just beside myself at the moment. Like, I really like Rescue Retriever as a game ender. I really like to populate with King Darien. Do I have too many Anthem effects? I don't think I do. Let's see. Tell you what, let's just ditch Taurens altogether. Let's ditch... I really like the Queen, because she's just going to be making like a ton of dudes for us. But I kind of want to keep my my green involvement to a minimum, so that's okay for that right there. Adeline, Wedding Announcement, Siege Veteran, Brutal Cathar. Okay. Let's... What are we going to do? Siege Veteran, Wedding Announcement, Adeline. It's a tough one. Let's trim... Adeline down to a 2 of. I want to keep Wedding Announcements because that's just such a good card. Rescue Retriever, huh? I do definitely want to keep the Rescue Retriever in. Depopulate plus King Darren might end up being too cute of like a little combo. But I definitely want to just blow someone out with it at least once. Okay, here, let's trim Resolute Reinforcements down by 1. And let's trim... Let's trim Queen all in all down to a single. Okay, so that gives us just 4 green creatures. So this is damn near mono white at this point. So... Yocean Frontliner, Recruitment Officer. Cathar Commando, Resolute Reinforcements, Valiant Veteran. Brutal Cathar, Siege Veteran, Wedding Announcement, Adeline. King Darien, Queen all in all. So the King and the Queen are there. Depopulate, Rescue Retriever. Okay. We will start with this. Let's go ahead and fix up the mana base, though. So let's see here. We want white, green, land. Show me what we got. Okay. So let's scroll past all of this. Go to the non-basics. Okay, here we go. Give me 2 Igonjo. Don't need Sanctum. I do want 1 Boseiju because that's just really good removal. See, that's all white, blue. White, blue, white, blue, white, blue. That's black, green. I need the white greens. Here we are. Okay. Let's see. Let's go Overgrown Farmland. Let's go. That's Dreamer Cascade. Those are white. Those are green blue. I'm looking for green white. That's Overgrown Farmland. No, Brushland. I was looking right at it. Okay, there it is. So give me 4 of those. Okay. So 4 and 4, and knock this down to a 2 of. And that should honestly do it for me. So let's see. Oh, I need. Here, let's move the plains up to 11. There we go. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at 31 creatures, 5 non-creatures, 24 land. Let's see if this deck even functions. I'm sure it'll do okay. I mean, most creature decks do pretty well, unless you just go up against like hard removal control. So let's see. Let's go. Depopulate soldiers. We'll just call it that for now. Alright, hit the craft button. Yes. Most of what we crafted was all lands, and I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so let's head on over to Ranked and see what this deck even can do. And getting this first game in will tell us if we're onto something or not. Okay. Okay, let's see who this guy is. Okay, so we're going to be taking a little bit of damage in the beginning, but that's okay. We got the Depopulate. We got a 1 and 2 drops. So let's we'll keep it. We are on the play, which is fantastic for us. We'll play Recruitment Officer. And hit him with the hello. Okay, we're looking at islands. Let's play Brushland. We'll play this one right here. Pop, pop. Swing in for 3. Bam. Not bad. It's not a bad start. Ooh, Raffine's Informant. Okay, well, we got our 3rd land just in time. So let's go ahead and hit him with the Brutal. Grab that. And swing in. Pop, pop. Ooh, Steel Seraph is here. Cool. Alright, let's go with Cathar Commando. Sacrifice. Destroy that. That was a lucky draw on my part. I'm not even gonna front. Bam, bam, bam. Cool. Depopulate. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go with this one first. That was a pretty strong Depopulate. Oh, Seraph is here. Yeah, give him the lifelink, as you should. No blocks. That was a pretty strong open, but I think they might end up getting it now. Let's see. Give me the Queen. Autopay. No attacks. Alright, they gain 2 life. Yeah, they're stabilizing now. We see a... Oh, okay, repair and recharge. That, yeah, okay, I see what you're going for with this deck now. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, okay. Well, he's got all the good stuff, and I am stuck on 3 land. So I can't depopulate him back. But what we can do is we can come in... Well, actually, we can just flash that in later. Yeah, we'll flash it in for a blocker next turn. All right, next, no tax, end turn. All right, the boys are all here. And they're a little bit bigger. Resolve. Pass. Just coming for 3? Okay, that's fine. Pass. Pass. Gosh, another one. It's pretty strong. All right. All right, let's get the reinforcements. I got my depopulates. That's cool. Sure. Let's bring in the Valiant Veteran. And I'm just going to fucking smash in. Mm-hmm. Okay, mend. He's trying to gain as much life as he can right now. Yes. Oh no, he gained life back. Fuck. that was a sweet turn though. But he's got me on the backswing this turn. So good job, man. If it wasn't for that life gain, that could have been pretty sweet. That's fine. First game didn't quite get there, but we kind of see what the deck can do. Let's try again. That was kind of nasty. Queen All-in-All can really generate a lot of tokens. Okay, so we got 3 lands this time. That's fantastic. Yeah, looks good to me. Keep it. Swifty. Coming in, champ. All right. Land. Frontliner. All right, Phoenix check. Burn my frontliner so you can swing in with the prowess. No? Okay. No box. Bing, bing. All right. Play land for turn. What do we do? We pass. No attacks in turn. Because I kind of want to flash in the Resolutes in case of shenanigans. Speaking of shenanigans. Pass. Mm-hmm. So bring those in. Let's see what you do to remove. All right. 1, 2, 3. There. There you go. I was waiting to find out what would you do. Oh, look who it is. This is cute. Let's see. I am not going to come out ahead here. So let's see. We'll go ahead and come in with the Siege Veteran. It'll give itself a +1/+1 unless they shock it right now. And they didn't. I'm very surprised. It's possible they may not have a whole lot of action in their hand. Oh, there was the action right there. They must have just drawn it. Yeah. There's no way we're pulling ourselves back out of that. You're fine. You get it. Okay. So far, so bad. But that was only 2 games. So we'll keep going. There's not a whole lot you can do when you're you're faced up there against that kind of removal. I do want to make a version of this deck that just runs like a ton of resurrection effects. Just because like every deck you come across has just is loaded to the gills with removal. Sure, I'll keep it. Mardu Angels is nothing to scoff at. They have so much fantastic removal, and not just the removal, but the quality of the creatures that they play is pound for pound just better than what you're playing most of the time. And that Steel Seraph is really proven to be a fantastic card right now. Let's see. Let's go land. Swing in. All right. Take the hit and turn. Aw. Okay, resolve. We will certainly sacrifice a creature. Ooh, there's the Depop. Let's see. Next. Attack. There. Knock that bitch out. Really? You're gonna block that? Okay, cool. Pop, pop. Guess you don't want to lose your underdog, huh? End turn. Being stuck on 2 lands is not ideal. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, it's fine. Pass. Uh-huh. Still stuck on 2 lands. This is amusing. No attacks. GG, friend. There's not a whole lot I can do against that. Okay. So far, what we've learned is if we don't come busting out the gate, like right away, there's not a whole lot that we can do. So our mulligan has to be pretty tight. It's like we've got to have like on curve 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Okay, so we're at 2 land again, and we're looking at a decent curve. If we can just draw one land, any land, we should be okay. So we'll keep this. There we go. Perfect. We drew a land. I'm a happy boy now. All right, play the recruitment officer. Okay, so we're looking at white-black so far. We got a Reckoner Bankbuster. Okay, let's go with the second plains. Make them just think that we're playing it up mono-white style. We'll end the turn. And at end of turn, we'll play the Cathar Commander. Oh. Hey, this might be that that Mardu Angels you were talking about. Yeah, gain a life. Pass. Play this end of turn. Okay. Play Forest. And let's see here. We can attack for 5 this turn if we take the Brutal Cathar. Or we can play King Darien to pump both of our dudes. But he's playing black, though. He's likely going to have a way to kill the Brutal Cathar. and get another draw off of that. So I think we're going to go with the Siege Veteran. And we're going to give +1 to her. And we will attack with both. I'm very surprised you chose to block that one. Alright, we make another soldier token. Sweet. Honestly, I would have blocked the Cathar Commando. Alright. Alright, let's play land. We will play King Darien Extra Large. Go to our attack step, giving +1 to this one right here, and we will attack. Soldier token dies. We take a bunch of damage. And we will not play the Ocean Frontliner in case we want to pop the Cathar Commando. You know, this style of deck would be pretty good for Sarah Paragon, just because of the curve. Sure, activate it. Pass. My turn. Let's see here. Let's go land. We'll go recruitment officer. And we will attack. Pop, pop. And is this a sorcery ability? It is not. So we can just grab. We can just grab a dude at end of turn. He's at 2 health. Giada. Okay. 2 mana left. Are you going to do anything with it? No, he's just going to lose the game. That's cool. Pass. Yep. It probably didn't have any options. Either that or he was stuck on land. Because I was up on land by 1. Okay. All right. So we did manage to get a win out of that. That's pretty cool. So let's just keep going and see what we come up with. Wellsman. All right, Mr. Wellsman. Let's see what we got. Well, now I got all the land in the world. I do have something to play on turn 1 and turn 3. Not really turn 2, though. I'll keep it because I hate getting mana screwed. What? Thought this deck was gone. Damn it. Alright, that's fine. Let's play Plains, Yoshin. Did he get it? He did not. Sweet. It was a land. Consider your options. Alright, give me something to do on turn 2. It did not. That's fine, that's fine. It's just another day in the life. Swing for 1. Bop. Alright. Does he get to transform? Wow, double whiff. I'm pretty thankful for that. Alright. Let's go Overgrown Farmland. And attempt to play King Darien Extra Large. Holy shit, it landed. Are you going to bounce it? He'll probably bounce it. Oh, alright, attack. Yeah. Give the bonus to him. Okay, there it is. I was waiting to see what you're going to plan to do with that. Very Vandal. Okay. It's all coming together. Cool. Ow. Fucking quit it. Alright, let's see here. Let's go Plains. Let's play that king again. And let's go ahead and do the Ocean. Bring that back in. Next, I'll attack. Hit for 2. And then we let it go. Pass. End turn. Does it finally transform? Wow, it doesn't. I'm a lucky duck today. Float? Wow. Okay. Sure. He's casting it right now, too. That's amazing. Yeah. Yep, you get it, man. Come on in. Let's see. Play Brushland. We will play Queen Alinal first. And we will attack with King Darien. Bam. And honestly, we're going to do this now before you untap and have the ability to counter. End turn. Resolve. Yep. Finally transformed. Bugman. Alright. Consider your options. He's got an essence capture there. Okay. So that'll be good. That will counter pretty much anything I have. Yeah, no, come on in, champ. Unless he decides to do something silly like tap out. No, my turn. Let's see, I'll play land return. Beat in. Fading Hope that, huh? That still leaves him open. Yeah, that's fine. Spectral Adversary, huh? Okay. Man, that sucks. He still has mana open to counter that stupid card. Unless he taps 2 more. Would he do that? He do that. Let's see, what is he doing? Is he making it phase out? Yeah, he's making it phase out. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Yes. Do I want to? I'm going to let him choose to block something first. Next. No blocks? All right, fine. But he still has 3, 6, 9 damage on board. That's more than enough to kill me. That deck's still good. That is the first time I've seen that deck played in this entire season. I've not seen that deck played since Brothers War came out. Interesting. All right. We'll play one more, and after that we'll probably make some edits. We're kind of getting an idea of what works and what doesn't with this deck. Okay, 3 lands, dope. Got Resolute Reinforcements, Adeline, Siege Veteran. I'll keep it. Oh, soldier v soldier, huh? Okay, cool. Give me a plains. Okay, so he swung in first, which means he doesn't have the other card. Give me brushlands. And I'm going to... What am I going to do? Yeah, we're going to pass a turn and play one of our flashy boys. Yeah, you're doing the same thing, huh? I'm expecting an anthem right now. That was the anthem, yeah, you got it. Pass. Alright, you swing in. I'll play my Resolute. Ding, ding, ding. Block that. And we'll take 4. Okay. My turn. I'll play that. And I'm going to play a recruitment officer. And pass a turn. And keep the mana open for the Cathar Commando. Insipid Adversary. Is that a soldier? No, it's a scout. Pretty close, though. Drat. This really sucks having to come from behind. If I put... I kind of want to have to keep the Cathar Commando open for the Intrepid Adversary. So I think we're just taking some damage here. I don't really have a whole lot of options here. Yeah, pass. No blocks. Pass. Let's see. Do I play this now or wait for it to be able to be surprising? I'll take my turn. Aha! Okay, cool. That actually changes things a little bit. And I need all my mana to cast it too. Drat. Or I could just play the land out and have enough mana to play Cathar Commando, Yoshin Frontliner, and activate Cathar Commando. Yeah. Play it out. Give me the Frontliner. Next. No attacks. End turn. I'm so losing this game. Yeah. That is a card I did not think of. Pass. Oh, change your mind there, huh? You don't want to attack with that. All right, let's see. We'll go ahead and... say pass. We'll go to blocks. We will take these two and block that one right there. We'll take 3. Pass. I'll play the commando. Sacrifice it. Get rid of that. All right, what we got here? We have the recruitment officer, the siege veteran. Let's see if we can manage to stabilize. So if he had Cathar, he probably would have cast it by now. No? All right. Block that. Take 2. All right. Let's see. Aw. Well, now you're just being mean. +1 counter there. No attacks. That was just a rude move, my dude. Just that, huh? I mean, you could just be like winning the game right now instead of whatever it is you're doing. All right. End turn. Resolve. What are you afraid of? Really? All right, sure. He's afraid of something. Did you think I had the Empress in hand? I mean, he could have won the game right there. All right, land. I'm not attacking. End turn. Yep. You got Adeline, huh? Okay. Let's see. So that's going to give him +2. All right. Go ahead and resolve. 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 Okay. So it's a 4/2 now with the option of getting invulnerability. So let's go to blocks. We block there. We block there. We block. Oh, that's not even attacking. All right. 2 blockers. Interesting choice. Okay. Resolve. +1/+1 first strike. Okay. All right, my turn. All right, end the turn. This is turning into a slugfest. Sarah Paragon. Now you're just being a jerk. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. I'm hanging on by a fucking thread here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was an oops. I probably would have played something else. Pass. Resolve. Resolve. Get the enlist. Okay. No, don't activate the ability. We'll activate his ability. Go to blocks. Block with that. My turn. Take that. Let's see. What can we swing in with, huh? I think... Cancel. I think we can safely swing in with the king and the token. Cool. End turn, he transforms. Resolve. Okay. Resolve the attacker. So, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 things attacking. I can either make a token, get another +1/+1, or I can flash in the rescue retriever. How much mana do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm too short of like doing all the cool stuff. And that's a werewolf right now. It's not a soldier. So let's go ahead. It'll give me 2 blockers. Either way, it's only giving me 2 blockers. So let's go ahead and do the +1/+1. All right, let's go to blocks. This will block this one, and this will block this one. 2 blockers. Pass. Pass. I go to 1. Resolve. My turn. Ooh, okay. This changes things up a little bit. Alright, what's the clause here? At the beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on wedding announcement. If you attacked with 2 or more creatures this turn, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1. Okay, cool. So then, next, we will attack with... shoot. We will attack with the king, and that is all. Okay. And we will not cast anything this turn so that the Moon Rage turns around. Oh no, never mind. I was reading that wrong. Okay, sure. Okay, I got 4 blockers, you got 5 attackers. And I have Rescue Retriever. Yeah, resolve. Ooh, that's going to make things difficult. Okay. Nothing? Okay. This is going to be very hairy. Okay, so he's going to fuck my life next turn with Brutal Cathar, so we're attacking. not quite enough. But that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, with having such minimal interaction, it's making things difficult for me. Okay, so I think we've played enough games that we can safely hop back into the editor and see what we can change about this. So far, this is pretty garbage. We've lost more than we won. And this is soldiers. It's supposed to be something that we can just beat ass with, right? Okay, so let's see here. What can we do with this? Let's go ahead and trim the green right back out. Get rid of the depopulates. So now we are looking at straight mono white. So in white, we're playing white, we're playing soldiers. Soldier, 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 wedding announcement, soldier. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to dig up anti-removal cards. So give me Sarah Paragon. I'm going to take 4 Sarah Paragons. And we are going to take... Let's see. Yeah, so we want 4 Sarah Paragons. And let's see. There are a lot of other cool effects that can allow us to get stuff back from the graveyard. Specifically in the most recent set. So let's take a look at the Brothers' War. Collected, not collected. It would be instant or sorcery. Okay. Show me what we have here. Got Laid on Arms, Loren's Escape. Target artifact or creature gains hexproof and indestructible. No. Calamity's Wake. No. Deadly Riposte. No. Disenchant. No. Recommission. This was it. Return target artifact or creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If a creature enters the battlefield this way, it enters with additional +1/+1 counter. Okay, yeah. So give me like 2 recommissions. 2 recommissions, Sarah Paragon. Let's see. What other options were there? There was Soul Partition. That's something completely different. Kayla's Command. What's this do? Create a 2/2 colorless construct. Put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. Gains double strike till end turn. Search over for basic planes card reveal. Put it in your hand, then shuffle. Gain 2 life, subscribe to. No. There's Union Third Path. Repair and Recharge. Return target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Create a tapped Power Stone token. That's pretty cool, but not really for this deck. Kayla's Reconstruction. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put up to X artifact and or creature cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. So with this card, you're always looking at 7 cards. And you would need at least 5 or 6 mana to make this a playable card. So you can get like 2 or 3 cards from the top of your deck. It is a cool card. I'm not so certain about how I want to play it, though. Get rid of those. Show me white-black, actually. Because I think we can do something with white-black. Let's see here. Just show me the black portion so far. Okay, so if we go into black, that'll give us access to Phyrexian Missionary as well. So if we go in there, what would we take out for Phyrexian Missionary? Would it be the Commando? Would it be the Resolute Reinforcements? want to be Rescue Retriever? I kind of want to keep Rescue Retriever. It's just a cool card. Yeah, I think it would be the Resolute Reinforcements that we end up dropping in favor of the Phyrexian Missionary. Drop 1 Yoshin Frontliner. Okay, so we keep the balance at 60. So what we're looking at now is we have access to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards that will allow us to get stuff back from our graveyard, and most of like the good stuff too. So what are we looking at creature-wise? Okay, we're still looking at 31 creatures. That's a lot of creatures. It's all just creatures and ways to make creatures. So what other options do we have here? Because like the creatures themselves are like removal too. Yeah, let's play this so far. Okay, so we're going to play this real quick. I'm going to call it Reanimated Soldiers. We're going to ditch the green lands. And we're going to pick up some black lands. But just the dual lands. We're not going to add any swamps. Because, like, honestly, the only black thing in here is the kicker from Phyrexian Missionary. So, black. Show me the white-black lands. Where are they at? Yeah, I think I need to add white in there. Okay, give me 1 Takanuma, because I just like it. All right, 4 Caves of Koilos. And 4 Shattered Sanctum. That should do it for black land sources. And give me 2 more. All right, what are we looking at on lands? All right, lands are at 24 right now. That's totally fine. We should not need 25 lands for this deck. See, I'm looking at something here. Something's not adding up. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. So that's what we're looking at for this deck right now. So we got Frontliner, we got the Recruitment Officer, we got Cathar Commando, Phyrexian Missionary, Recommission, Valiant Veteran, Brutal Cathar, Siege Veteran, Wedding Announcement, Adeline, Sarah Paragon, Rescue Retriever. Okay, so we are still primarily in the Soldiers camp. And what are we looking at for Anthem effects? We still have the 4 Valiant Veteran. We have the Rescue Retriever. We have the Siege Veteran. We have the Wedding Announcement. So there's still plenty of just like ways to like make dudes, keep the pressure on. And yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and try this and see how it works. If this works better, then that'll tell us that we're onto the right track. All right, play Soldiers. It was a very creature heavy deck. Okay, so we got 3 lands. Got some quality creatures there too. I'll keep it. All right, land, go. Hit you with the hello. He's playing planes too, huh? All right, we'll play this planes over here. Make it look like I just drew my land. All right, 2. Okay, he exiles. Doesn't help me at all, but that's fine. Play a Siege Veteran. Brutal Cathar. Let's see. Land. Let's see. Here comes Nightbound by casting 2 spells. So we can only play 1 at a time right now. End turn. Alright, just got the Veteran. And Thalia, so that allows it to flip. Oh, or not. That's cool too. Let's see. Let's go Recruitment Officer. Give him the buff. No attacks. Thinking that I need a way to deal with that fucking Brutal Cathar. And I don't know if I have it. Oh boy. He's going all in. I don't really care about that. Yeah, I don't know if I have a method of dealing with that Brutal Cathar. Because I don't think I have, outside of just like using my own Brutal Cathar. Yeah, let's make that a 4. And let's just attack. See what he does. Okay. Sure. Discard it. Get the Indestructible. Hit for 5. Ow, fuck. Yep. That's gonna hurt. That was a good draw. That was a very good draw. Okay. So what we're learning here is interaction is very important. Is taking that Brutal Cathar really set this game in the opposite direction for me. So yeah, we're not going to block. We're not even going to play this game. It's over. Okay. So what do we have access to? Let's take a look at our deck again. Okay, the whole reanimation strategy didn't even work out because he exiled my only creatures. So we know that it's not going to work too well against an opposing white deck. But that kind of strategy would work extremely well against an opposing black deck. Let's see. We need to get some kind of removal into this damn deck. So let's see. What would be the best forms of removal? I think that we probably want to play Infernal Grasp. So I want to bring in 3 Infernal Grasp and 3 Cut Down. So that'll give us some removal. But now we have to get rid of like a lot of stuff in our deck to like fit this. So Rescue Retriever is so good though. Let's see. I think we're going to start by getting rid of the Yoshin Frontliner because it's probably the weakest card that we're playing. Let's see. We need to get rid of 3 more cards. Let's go down to 3 on the Phyrexian Missionary. 2 on the wedding announcement, and 3 on the Sarah Paragon. Let's see how this works. So it gives us Cut Down, Infernal Grasp, and also gives us Brutal Catharsis as removal potential. Let's see if this changes things at all. Alright, let's go back home. Let's play a game. This is not turning out to be my best night. That's okay, though. You gotta learn somehow, right? Okay. So we got 3, and we're looking at a good curve. Yeah, I think I'll keep it. All right. Let's go Plains, Officer. Okay. Land number 2. It's going to give us Cathar Commando on end step. So we will attack right now. Bam. End turn. He's playing white-green. Okay, so it's this stupid deck. Alright, that's cool. Pass. Play the Commando. Caves Coilos. Let's see. We'll bring in the Siege Veteran. Up there. All attack. Mm-hmm. Alright. Target Siege Veteran, right? Oh, no. How surprising. Alright, you got a little boy. He's very good. Interesting. Surprised you didn't attack. Let's see. Give me another Siege Veteran. One there. And one there. He really wants to protect that Jukai Naturalist. Hallowed Haunting, okay. Hallowed Haunting, but he's not doing anything else, though. So, yeah, we'll play Adeline. +1 there. +1 there. All attack. Not what you're looking for, huh? Okay, so that worked a little bit better, but not because of anything that we changed about the deck. We didn't draw any of our black removal at all. Ooh, a Cartographer's Survey. And 2 Master Orbs, thank you. Let's see what we're unlocking. Master Tree. That gives us Tocacious Welcome. Oh, come on. Take it. Okay, cool. And then we have this one over here. Alright, there's the Silex. Nice. Okay. I want to play one more, just to see what happens. Alright, so we got 3 lands. One of them is a black source. We have 1, 2, 2. Okay, looks good to me. Now it's looking even better. All right, officer. Okay. Play another land. Play a veteran. Make disappear. Attack. Alright. Play Shattered Sanctum. Veteran. Got another counterspell? Sure does. Resolve. Aw. That's fine. Let's see what he plays on his turn, if anything. Interesting choice. Alright, let's see here. Give me Sarah Paragon. So this is the Esper Legends deck. You got 3 cards left in your hand. Okay. Cool. What's the ward cost? Ward is 2, huh? Okay. Let's see. Give me this Plains. And we'll do Cathar. We'll take that. Yes, we're sure. We will pay the 2. Attack for 3. Yagi. Pay life, draw a card. Alright, let's see here. Let's do the veteran. I'll hang on to that mana. We'll say next. Attack with the Paragon. End turn. Another Ratajabic. Okay, sure. Pass. Yeah, resolve. Makes a dude. Let's see. Flash in the commando. Go to block phase. Block there. Block there. Block there. Let's see. Raffine. All right. So that Ratagebig's gonna get big. Let's see. Alright, so those aren't legendary creatures anymore, so I can feel free to let them die. Take the 5. Let's see. So bring that in. Bring that in. Let's see. Can't really do much this turn. So he's just gonna block with Rafine. If I attack with Brutal Cathar, he's just gonna block with that. Valiant is not gonna attack. We're just gonna have to say no attacks this turn. Okay. Let's get rid of the Valiant Veteran. Knives for 1. Alright, so we choose blockers. We will block with both of these. You can only kill one of them. Cool. Yep, that'll do it. Removal good. Who knew? Okay. All right, so we're starting to turn this losing streak around, getting a little bit of a record back. So Orzhov Soldiers is okay. I mean, just as long as you have like a little bit of removal, I think you're kind of solid. Keep. All right, let's see here. We're not playing anything this turn, so we'll play the Shattered Sanctum first. Rootwire Amalgam. All right. What does this do? 5 sacrifice to make a big dude. Okay. So we will wait for you to attack, and then we'll bring in the Cathar Commando to block with. Pass. Block. Sweet. Alright, Shatter Sanctum. Adelaide. Shelly. Get out of here. Alright, land. Valiant Veteran. I'll attack. Don't play another Sheldry. I'll be very upset with you if you do. Flesh Gorger. Okay, that works too. Choose attackers. Cool. I'm into that. Black green, huh? Ooh, double Flesh Gorger. Okay. What's in the yard here? Not the library, the graveyard. A Cathar Commando, okay. Okay, so we need to keep all of our mana open. Attacking soldiers. The only soldier I have is the Valiant Veteran. So yeah, we swing in. Let's see what he does. One there. Interesting choice. Okay, so you block those. You gain 6. You lose 6. Get a +1 there. Draw another card. Okay, got a cut down. Cycle. Try to get something cool. And just give up. Alright, that's cool. Alright, well, let's try to get one more win so we can at least balance out at Plat 2. Child of the Pack. Create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. Interesting. Alright, yeah, we'll try and get one more win in. Okay. 3 lands. Some removal. Cool. Looks good. Keep. That's not a good look. Let's see here. Let's go Shatter Sanctum. Double blue's not a good look. Let's see. Give me Takanuma from Bruma. And go Recruitment Officer. You want to counter Recruitment Officer? I'll let you do it. Oh, now you're just going to cast Impulse. Cool. End turn. Pass. I guess I'll take my turn. Like this. Next. Attack. Alright, yeah, go for it. I got nothing else going on. I'm not going to cast spells for you to just counter. Oh, he's so haughty. Resolve. Kill it. My turn. This is the part that I don't like, is not having enough action. I've got too much reaction, not enough action. Pass. Activate ability. Valiant Veteran. Alright, let's play the Valiant Veteran. Does it come in? He's a thirsty baby. Yeah, go for it, man. He's trying to get to some lands. He missed a land drop. Ooh. It's not looking good for you. I'll attack. Interesting that I'm seeing like my second mono blue deck in the same night. Sure. Let's see here. That slip at the back is so strong. Great card. Okay. Yeah, coming in, champ. Alright, got another land. That's pretty sweet. Now you know what I'm going to target. Oh, you want to shore it up, huh? Okay. Let's see. What else am I going to do? What do I have in my graveyard? Not a whole lot. That cut down is just rotting in my hand here. Resolve. Sure. Yes, and scatter. No tax. Aw. Alright, you win. Now I gotta win 2 games. Alright, let's try again. Nilinab. Alright, that's a lot of land. It's mostly white. It's all white, actually. Land go. Land go. Land. Dude. Target there. I'll attack. Smash. Restoration of Aganjo, huh? Okay. There we go. Okay. We'll play the land. I'll attack. Smack, smack. And we will end the turn, because I don't want to get a board wipe with Sarah Peregrine on the table. Bit of reunion, huh? That's the haste enchantment. The Elder Dragon War. Okay. Create a dragon. Let's see here. Take that. Next. Make that a 4. I'll attack. End turn. It's here. Interesting. Well, this deck's stupid. Wow, he played 2 of them. Okay, you win. I'm out. Bye-bye. Jesus Christ. That deck's stupid. I like it. Alright. So far, I'm just not doing very well tonight. Like, I don't know what the deal is. I think this is just, like, not my style of deck to play, you know? Like, it's not doing a whole lot other than just playing dudes and turning them sideways. Okay, this might be the blue-white soldier deck. So let's see here. No counterspell? That's cool. That's weird. You got 4 lands, 4 cards in hand. What could you be playing? I mean, I would like it if you found a way to kill my Brutal Cathar so I can use Recommission. That would be fun. But I have a feeling this is going to be one of those grindy games. Ah, it's an exile effect, you jerk. You gotta stop doing that. Yeah, it's like all you do. Exile, exile, exile. Making it very difficult for my reanimation effects to even matter. That's fine. Pretty decent. No blocks. Yeah, you can safely attack with that. You know, I'm bored of this. I've got no action. Nothing to do. He's got a handful. Yeah. I think I might just have to go back to the drawing board on this one. Because this is just not really working it. We're still like running like 26 creatures, but like there's so much like reactiveness in the deck that I feel like I'm just like kind of spinning my wheels most of the time. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking like the the reanimation package is just not worth it when I'm up against so much white. So because white only exiles, it doesn't destroy. It's kind of annoying. So what do we play against tonight? We saw the return of mono blue. We saw 2 of those tonight when we had not seen that deck at all in the entire last month. We saw a lot of opposing soldiers decks. We saw 1 red deck, only 1, which is, you know, it kind of makes me think that based off of what deck you're playing determines what decks you're going to run up against. Because like this mixture of decks, I do not see when I'm playing like my red-black deck. Like when I'm playing against red-black, it's like I get matched up against like nothing but mono-black all day. It's almost like the matchmaker doesn't matter. It pairs you up based off of what decks you're playing. It's really weird. So it really kind of like messes up your idea of what the meta should be. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. This was not productive. But, you know, that's fine. I had some good games. I had some bad games. Unfortunately, I had more bad games than good games. So, yeah, I guess we'll just have to call it at that. So, if you're still in here, thanks for hanging out. Sorry I ended on kind of a Debbie Downer note, but it is what it is. You can't win them all, man.